You don't need another podcast. You don't need to read more books, and you don't need to analyze every business model out there. What you need to do is to just stop thinking, stop talking, and execute. Act with extreme urgency as if your mother's life was on the line. Because while you're planning, researching, and optimizing, someone half as smart of you is getting rich just by doing. I mean, just look at all the streamers and OnlyFans girls out there. Today, I'm giving you the assignment that separates winners from professional planners. The first point, speed is your only advantage. You're sitting on that business idea from weeks ago. You keep planning and researching and waiting for the perfect moment to take action. However, if you had acted on it with speed the first day the idea popped into your head and you worked on it 12 hours a day, one of two things would have happened. One, you'd be making money right now. Or two, you'd know it doesn't work and you'd have a new idea by now. The time you waste planning is why you're poor. You see, poverty loves waiting. Poor people love planning, but the rich love speed. Speed isn't reckless. It gives you the results to tell you the truth faster. While you're still on version 0 in your head, someone else is on version 10 in reality. They failed 9 times and learned 9 lessons while you're still planning your first attempt. So for your first assignment, the idea that you've been sitting on, tell your brain that you only have 48 hours to launch version 1. Build a landing page, create a social media account, put your first piece of content out there. And if you can't turn something within the next 48 hours, you don't want it bad enough. Second point, simplicity beats complexity every single time. You're overcomplicating everything because complexity makes you feel smart without having to do anything. You think you need the perfect morning routine, the most optimal productivity hack, and the ideal business model. Meanwhile, someone with a phone and shitty Wi-Fi in Bangladesh is outworking you. Success isn't about massive leaps. It's about the small, consistent actions that you can't help but follow through on. Make the steps so small that it's embarrassing not to do them. You want to start creating content? Film 1 video. You want to get fit? Do just 10 push-ups. You want to build a business? Go get your first customer. So for your second assignment, you're going to strip your main goal down to 1 daily action. Not 5, not 3, 1. Make it something so simple that a 9-year-old could do. And do this one thing for 2 weeks straight. No adding, no optimizing or improving, just the one thing every single day. Master simple before you even attempt anything complex. For the third and final point, experiment, don't plan. The truth is, you don't know what works. No one does, and no amount of planning will ever change that until you test. Why do you think scientists are so focused on testing their hypothesis? Define the problem, list the solutions, test them all, and keep what works. Whenever you have an idea, you have 2 choices: over-planning or experimenting. One teaches you theory, and the other one teaches you truth. Your job isn't to be right. It's to find what's right, and you find it through volume in action, not planning. Think of it like dating. You can read dating books, you can watch every video on the internet and plan the perfect approach, or you could just go and talk to people and learn what works. One makes you knowledgeable, sure, but the other one makes you successful. So for your final assignment, for the next 30 days, you are going to become an execution machine. Every day, you're going to create something, whether it's a piece of content, email, a product launch, a sales call. Something leaves your brain and enters the real world. Quality is secondary to consistency. Version 1 beats version none every single time. After 30 days, you're going to have 30 pieces of feedback that you will use to analyze and improve your second attempt. The more you can do this and cycle back and forth between action and perfecting, the faster you'll get to success. You see, execution is the only thing that counts. Not your potential, not your knowledge, not your plans, it's your execution. The world is full of brilliant losers and successful idiots. The difference? The idiots executed. And they failed fast and they learned quick. While you're still perfecting, they're profiting. Either you execute this week or you accept that you're choosing to stay exactly where you are. There is no third option. So stop learning and start doing. The clock is ticking, and every second that you're not acting, you are literally watching your dream life pass you by. Class dismissed.